In 1841, groups of people stormed the piers of New York Harbor looking for ships arriving from England. So why did they do this? They wanted to find out how Dickens' latest novel, The Old Curiosity Shop, ended. Did Little Nell, the lead character, die? Dickens released this novel in serialized format, bit by bit, and the suspense left his readers on edge. So, spoiler alert, she did die. And there was massive public grief on both sides of the Atlantic over this death. It was like the death of Princess Diana, except it was all about a fictional character. And just to put this sensation in perspective, I would say that The Old Curiosity Shop isn't even in the top half of Dickens' best novels. In fact, I think it's one of his weakest. Years after it was published, Oscar Wilde criticized the novel by saying, somewhat snarkily, that you would have to have a heart of stone not to laugh at the death of Little Nell. The Old Curiosity Shop may not be Dickens' best ever novel, but it is a very, very entertaining read and something that can keep you amused for hours while you read it. Today, though, people think of Dickens as high art and accessible only to elites. In fact, it was popular culture back in 1841 when everybody was talking about what happened to Little Nell. The same thing is true for Shakespeare's plays. When they first came out around the year 1600 in the Globe Theatre, people of all classes went to them. The working classes would pay a penny to be in the standing room area in front of the stage, while the wealthier people would pay for box seats in the balconies above. But everybody went, everybody interacted with the material and enjoyed the plays. Today, though, people think that Shakespeare is only for college English classes, and that is a huge loss for us. Dickens and Shakespeare are just as much popular culture as Barbie and Oppenheimer. They're just popular culture of an earlier time. Unfortunately, the educational establishment hasn't done much to explain why we should be interested in the popular culture of the past. The humanities are in decline in universities, with students departing for science and technology fields. Part of that is because people who are defending the humanities make it sound as if we should be interested in literature of the past because it's a kind of medicine for the brain. You know, the humanities will help you become a better democratic citizen and understand yourself better and understand our history and culture better, and so on. And to me, that all sounds very much like the arguments that people make about why you should eat vegetables. They're very good for you, they have essential vitamins and minerals, they'll help your gut microbiome. But I don't actually think that that's why people who eat vegetables do that. I think that people who eat them because they like them. And I think that the same is true for people who read. The best argument for reading a book is that it's fun. I've started a Substack to talk about what's fun in literature, not why it's good for you. And I'm hoping to contribute to shared experiences of enjoyment in literature and to contribute to the online community of people who love books and like to talk about what's fun about them. I'll suggest books that I've found entertaining, and I'll sometimes make forays into art or literature or philosophy, but mostly it's going to be about books, highlighting the stuff that I think is fun and ways that we can enjoy it together. So I hope that you'll subscribe. The address is clairelaporte.substack.com. See you there. Thanks.